Today I want to show you guys how to find Amazon products and how to find actual profitable products online using methods that I use and my team uses in order to find really good products that you can sell on Amazon and make a profit. So I wanted to do this because I feel like there's a lot of misconceptions in the world of Amazon FBA and selling online of how much money you can actually make from certain products. A lot of people out there will show you the very first rough numbers, but they won't actually show you how much it's going to cost with all the FBA fees, the shipping costs, all those things included. And that is very misleading. And I want to show you guys exactly what it looks like when you do all the numbers with a very profitable product, what that actually looks like in the end, as opposed to what these guys are showing you on other channels and Instagram of how much money you can make from this one product. Because there are a lot of fees that are built in with Amazon, so it does take away from the margins. I just want to show you guys how to calculate that out and some tools that I use and what my team uses in order to find really good profitable products. I also am going to be offering you guys access to my list if you guys want. I have a team that sources products for me. They do this daily. It's their full-time job. So they get about anywhere from 5 to 10 products a day. And I want to give you guys access to that. I want you guys to have access to that as well. So if you guys do want to have access to that, there's going to be a link down in the description. All you got to do is sign up and we'll send you monthly products that you guys can actually scale with and you guys can use to be profitable with. They're going to be the best products that we actually use as a team. My team has been instructed to only find products that have at least a 40% gross ROI, which leaves you a pretty good cushion for some good net profit in the long run. So those are the products that you're going to be getting access to if you do sign up. Like I said, link's going to be down in the description below. If you guys want access to it, just click down below. I'll show you what that looks like in a little bit here. Before I forget, please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more like this in the future. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this content because it's going to be really educational. So make sure you stick around and watch to the end because there's going to be a lot of information in this that a lot of people won't show you on the surface. So check it out. Watch this video. Please leave a like down below if you guys are liking this. And yeah, let's get into it. All right, let's go. Okay guys, so here we are inside of my product list on Amazon for Amazon FBA products. These are different products that my team has sourced for me. So these are the products that you guys would be getting access to if you did decide that you wanted to sign up for the free product list every single month. And like I said, it is absolutely free, guys. I just want to give you guys access to these products. So if you do want to sign up, I'll show you what that page looks like in a little bit here, but these are the different products. And as you can see, these are from the month of March. So these are, a couple weeks old already, but they're still really good products and I'll show you exactly why. So this one right here is one that we're gonna look at right now because I noticed that I'm not selling this myself, but it would be a perfect product for somebody to sell if they wanted to. So we're gonna go in here, we're gonna go to the link that is provided. You can see this is on ikea.com. And another thing, guys, if you're not familiar, this is what you would consider retail arbitrage. So this is basically buying a product from a retailer, either online or you can buy it in stores. And you're gonna basically buy this product for a cheaper price than what they're listing it on Amazon. You're gonna flip it to Amazon FBA's warehouse and then sell it on Amazon for a more expensive price, right? So for this product, you can see this greenhouse, a soccer greenhouse in white, $19.99. So let's go back to the Amazon link and take a look and see how much we're selling for on Amazon. Okay, so you can see right here, the price is $47.08, which is quite a bit higher. That's almost a 2x return for retail. So basically we're buying this for $19.99 and selling it for $47.08 on Amazon. And that's just the first initial rough numbers. These are the numbers that when you see somebody showing you how much money you can make on a product, these are the numbers that they're showing you off the bat, right? They're showing you that $19.99 and that $47.08, which if you take the difference of those two is roughly $28, right? So in theory, you'd be making $28 in profit for every single product you sell. That's not actually how much you're gonna make, and I'll show you exactly why. So there's a couple tools that I use specifically that, I'm covering it up, that I will show you. This one right here, AMZ Scout Pro. I think this is a bot version, but you can use a free version of this and still get some of the same numbers. But I'm going to show you what this looks like. So if we go to AMZ Scout Pro, we're going to look at a few things here. So here's the product that pops up. And these, by the way, guys, all these other products that show up are relative products to the one that you clicked on. So these are other ones in like the same niche that could potentially also make you money. But we're just looking at this one product right now, okay? So IKEA greenhouse, estimated sales a month is 212 units. Estimated revenue is $9,973. These numbers off the bat look really good to me. These are numbers that I would be like, okay, I definitely want to take a look further into this and see how much money I can make off of this. So the first thing that I do when I look at this is I'm going to go under product history here, and this shows you an actual sales data of this product. So if we look over this is over the course of 2 years, but let's just look at the last like couple months here. Let's look at the last month and see how many products were sold in the last month. So yeah, this is great, guys. This is an awesome product. Look at 4 sales, 10 sales, 7 sales, 8 sales, 12 sales, and so on and so forth every single day of this one product. So that means if you were to sell this product, you could anticipate at least a few sales from this one product. Yes, there are going to be competitors. You're going to be competing with other people. But because there's so many sales of this one product, chances are you're going to get a few of those every single time. So that's the first thing I look at. That's a great first sign. Now let's look at the profit. Let's actually calculate this out. There's a profit calculator built onto AMZ Scout Pro, which helps me figure out exactly how much money I can make off of this. So product price of $47.08, which is what the going rate is right now. We're buying this for $19.99. And then let's also add in an additional per unit cost, because there is going to be a little bit more costs that are going to be associated with this for shipping and everything else. So let's just say on average, guys, I just estimate it's going to cost me maybe $1 more per unit to get the products here and ship it out back over to Amazon. So let's just put $1 in here. It could be a little bit more, it could be a little bit less, but somewhere in that range, just to give myself a little bit more cushion, a little bit more accurate data. So once we do that, we're going to look at these numbers down here. And this total FBA fee is the fee that Amazon is going to charge us to sell on their platform. So for every product that we sell through Amazon FBA, they're taking $18.19. So that $28 originally that we were going to make in profit now has all of a sudden turned to $10 in gross profit, right? But then you also have to calculate those other fees in, right? So that profit per unit right here, that $7.90 is really what we'd be making, give or take a little bit, just to have some fluctuation here, but give or take just a little bit to show exactly how much we're making. So really we're making close to $8 a unit. So this estimated monthly profit right here of $16.75.73 is really how much money we can make off this one product if we were to sell the estimated monthly sales of 212 units a month, right? So we could make $1,600 in profit a month just off this one product if we were to sell this many units. Granted, we're not going to probably sell 212 units because there are other people selling, but we could see, a quarter of that or even half of that, right? So just because of that, we could look at this and be like, okay, we could probably make $400 to $800 a month off of this one product, which is great. That's awesome. That's literally just one product that we just found that can make us $400 to $800 a month. So this is a product that I would look at and I would definitely consider buying and probably would buy if everything were to line up. I could purchase this product, right? So this is definitely a hot item that I'd want to take a look more deeply into, which is what I'm going to show you here, exactly how to do that. So let's take a look right here. This ASIN right here is the identifying number for Amazon to show us specific data. And this is how we're going to find out if we can actually even sell this product. So we're going to copy this right here. And I'm not going to lie, guys, I don't remember how I got this ASIN to show up underneath the product information all the time. There's going to be a plugin that you could find that can do that. But if you can't find it there, when you scroll down under product information, it's going to be right here as well. So this is where you can always find it. So we're going to copy that. Now we're going to go into our Amazon Seller Central here. And when you get to Seller Central, you're going to go to Catalog and you're going to go to Add Products. And that's going to bring you to this page right here. So you can see right here, it says to find your products in Amazon's catalog. We're going to Control Paste and search. And we find the product that we're trying to sell right away. IKEA greenhouse, that's the same product. All this is the same. We see there's 14 other sellers. We're gonna select a condition. We're selling a new condition of this. And when I see this box, guys, if it says sell this product, off the jump, I know that I have no limitation. I can sell this product right off the bat. If this were to show up and says apply to sell this product, that means that this product is a gated product and we'd have to find a way to get ungated from that, which is something I can go over in another future video. But for now, we're just looking at products that are already ungated for us that just say that we can sell this product. So we're going to sell this product. And when you get to here, first thing I do is switch over to the condition, switch it to new. And I always do fulfilled by Amazon because we're doing FBA. We're not doing self-fulfilled. If you want to do self-fulfilled, you absolutely can. I do for some products, but I found out, guys, I realized that Amazon's FBA costs may seem high to you and it may seem like you are losing a lot of money, but the shipping cost that it would cost you specifically to send out one of these products to, say, a faraway state or even a different country, most of the time are going to be just as expensive, if not even a little bit more expensive than what Amazon's FBA fees are charging you. So in the long run, it actually makes more sense just to do Amazon FBA for most products. The only time it really is close is for very low valued products, like products that are under like $10 revenue. And really the profit margins are so small, it's almost not worth doing it, guys. I would just stick to always doing FBA. That's just my 2 cents. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but that's just what I do particularly. So yeah, so as you saw, I just hit the match the lowest price here. So that's the price, the going price of the buy box right now, $46.85. We're going to save and finish. And barcode type, I always do manufacturer barcode if I can, because that means that you're not going to have to pay Amazon, or you're not going to have to print out labels yourself and label all these products yourself. So manufacturer barcode, if you're able to. Save and continue. Add dangerous goods and information. Battery information, no. Product regulation information, no. Submit. Okay, save and continue. All right, so this is gonna update our page to send replenish inventory. We don't have the inventory right now, so we're not gonna worry about this. So after we're done doing this, this is gonna show up under your inventory, and if you go to manage inventory, it's going to show up there. You can actually take a look at exactly how much your FBA cost is going to be, and let's just do that. Let's just go in there right now. So we'll see IKEA greenhouse right here. We're going to show you that the estimated fee, so this is the actual fee that is going to be taken out of every single sale, right? So that $17.96 is the actual cost of the FBA fee. So if we go back here, we can actually figure out how much it really is going to cost. Specifically, we can get very, very detailed on this. But yeah, so that's how you guys would do this. That's how I would find a really good product. And this one specifically would be a very good product for anybody that could sell this. So this is a type of product that you guys can and would be able to sell if you were to sign up for my free product listing every month that we're going to send out to you, which is, like I said, is going to be down in the description if you want to sign up. And I'll show you what that looks like here. So when you click the link, it's going to bring you to a page like this, and you're going to get new Amazon FBA product listings sent to you monthly. Just fill out your name, your email, your phone number, and hit subscribe, and you're going to get free monthly listings every single month that you guys can use to scale your FBA product list and actually sell profitable products. If you guys want, so you're going to basically get your own version of this spreadsheet so you guys can see the products that are sent out to you every single month. And this isn't up and running yet, guys. So if you do sign up in the next couple of days, you might not start getting emails right away. But as soon as we do start sending out those product lists, you're going to start receiving them immediately so you can scale your business. So this is the product page that I use, that my team uses. And then I'm also going to show you my P&L. I'm not going to show you the products that I have on it, but I'm going to show you the numbers so that I can also include this in the free email as a tool for you guys to use, because this is something that I had to build myself, and I'm going to show you how I did it so I could figure out exactly how much money I was making. So this is some old data that I have here. We're going to take a look at just what these different numbers mean and how I calculated them out. So everything on this right side where the gray starts over, so every single one of these columns right here is going to be calculated out for you. So you're not going to have to change any of these numbers, guys. From break even over to profit margin, you wouldn't have to change anything. The only things that you're going to fill out are these columns and over to the left, which is the product listing. So what I do when I fill this out, let's actually just start a new one, and I'm going to show you how I fill it out if I were to purchase that greenhouse product, right? So here's a new spreadsheet here that has not been filled out yet, and you can see exactly how that these are all calculated for you. So we're going to do this. Date purchased today is the 16th of April 2021. The product we're just going to type in is greenhouse IKEA so we can remember what the product is. Now the product URL is the URL to the actual product itself where I bought it. So I always go here, I'll copy this link and then I'll paste it right here. And then the listing URL is the URL for Amazon where you're actually listing the product. So I'll do the same thing on Amazon, paste it over here. Quantity to ship is however much I'm going to purchase. So let's say I purchase 100 of these. The quantity bought is going to be 100 of them. And this column right here, I just used to know that I have not sent in this inventory yet. This is inventory that I need to send in. So when I do send this in, I'm going to change this down to 0. Quantity sold, 0. Price per unit. This is the actual price that we're paying without any tax or shipping. We're just going to type in the $19.99. Selling price, go back to Amazon. It's selling for $47.08. So we're going to type in $47.08. Oops. $47.08. The fees per unit. This is going to be the Amazon FBA fees or any other fees that you may incur, which for us is just the FBA fees. So we're going to go back to our inventory and here it says $17.96. So that's what I'm going to type into that box. Fees per unit is $17.96. The total shipping costs, we don't know yet. So what I do is I'll always highlight this. I'll just fill it out yellow so I know I need to fill it out later. Everything else is still going to calculate even without that shipping cost, but the numbers are going to change when we enter that shipping cost. And then the cost itself is going to be however much it costs to buy that 100 units. So this is total cost, guys. So what I would do is I would go to here, I would go back to the website, I would put 100 of them in my bag, which I might have already done. If not, let's do that right now. I have 15. So let's put in 100, okay? Let's put in 100. How much does that come out to? That doesn't, oh yeah, that is right. Okay, so 100 would come out to $19.99. Tax and everything else probably adds like $100, $200 maybe. So we're just gonna say $21.99. Okay, $200. The would-be cost, if I don't decide to purchase right away, that's kind of just an extra column I put in here so that I can change the cost over to this column and it doesn't mess up any of my other numbers. So we're gonna do that, and that's what we're gonna look at right now for these numbers. And you can see all these on the right have calculated. I don't know why these haven't calculated. Interesting. I don't know why. It's probably because I copied and pasted over from the other spreadsheet. Normally this would all calculate out and this would show you totals of these entire columns. I'll make sure that that shows up for the spreadsheet that I send you guys. But for now, it's just practice anyway, just to show you how to fill this out. So now we're going to look at these different numbers to show you what these numbers look like. So if we were to buy 100, right, it costs us $21.99. Our gross revenue, if we were to sell all 100 of those products, is $4,708. Our net revenue, meaning our gross minus, and you can see these are all calculated out. So the calculations are all correct, guys. They're very specific on how I did that. I was very specific on how I did this so that it was accurate. So the shipping cost comes in after everything else. You can see it subtracts the total shipping cost after it multiplies the quantity bought by the selling price, subtracting the purchase price by the quantity bought. So this is our net revenue. So this is the money that we're actually seeing back into our bank accounts, or that would get deposited back into our accounts. This is what would be without FBA fees and everything else. This is just if we were just to take 100 units and sell $47.08, that's that number, but this is with the FBA fees and everything and shipping costs built in. Profit, realized profit is how much profit we have seen so far. Obviously we've spent $2,199, which means we are negative $2,199 currently. The net profit is how much we are going to net once we sell all of these units, which after 100 units sold, we are going to make $713, showing you that we are making $7.13 per unit. And if you look at the ROI on the cost of goods sold, we're looking at a 32% ROI with a profit margin of 24.48%. So this is a very good product, guys. This is a product that you guys definitely would want to purchase. 24% is nothing to, you think of like investing in the stock market. They tell you that good return on investment is 9% over the course of an entire year. This is a 24% profit margin after we sell 100 units, which could be a month, could be less than a month. So we could be seeing a 24% return within less than a month, right? That is an amazing return, guys. That is something that not a lot of businesses can see. And that's what I'm trying to teach you guys, what I'm trying to show you guys is how to do this and how to make money doing this. So that's that's basically what the spreadsheet is for, to calculate out how much money you're actually making, how much you've seen so far, etc., etc. So let's go back to some of these older numbers and let's look at some of these ROIs that I've seen so that you guys can see that I'm not making any of this up. If you look at my ROI, when some of these first couple ones were not great, and obviously I don't make money on all of them. There's one here that I had to take a loss on because I couldn't sell, and that's just a mistake that I made. I've learned since then. I haven't had any more like that, but just to show you guys that, you know, it's not guaranteed. You gotta know what you're doing. So, which is why I'm trying to teach you guys. So if you guys take on my lists that I'm going to be sending out, and you guys take these products, all these products have been vetted. All these products are shown to be guaranteed return on investment. All you have to do is do the work that I just showed you and cross-reference it with the AMZ Scout Pro tool. And there's a couple other tools that you could use too, but that's the one that I use just to kind of get a first general idea how much I can make from it. But yeah, look at some of these numbers, you guys. 100% ROI, 178% ROI, 100% ROI, 112. This one is at 866% ROI. This is a 226% ROI. Some of these are a little astronomical because there was some mistakes and I got some products for free, you know, from, you know, damaged products and everything else. So when I entered this in, the percentage goes up. But, you know, even without those, 62%, 57%, 184%, 205%. Look at all these over 3-digit percent ROIs, and these are all sold out, guys. I've sold all these products and I've seen a return on every single one of these. So yeah, so to show you this, just to show you that you guys can definitely do this. So that's what I'm going to go over today. This is another product that I was going to show you, but I think this has gone on long enough just to give you an idea. So if you guys want access to these tools and these spreadsheets to start implementing your own FBA business and start getting your own product list to start building, you know, an FBA business, make sure you sign up, guys. Make sure you go to that link, fill in your information, and as soon as we start sending out product listings to you, my team is going to start sending out product listings to you with a minimum of 40% ROI. They're all going to be within the top 3% of all Amazon products in that category, which means that they're going to sell a lot. And you don't really have to do a whole lot of work. All you have to do is make sure that the product itself is a profitable product based off of the FBA fees and that you can sell them, and that's it, and everything else is done for you. So and it's absolutely free, guys. There's no catch, nothing like that. I'm just gonna give you this list for free. So that's it today. That's all I want to show you. If you guys have any questions at all, please leave a comment down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed this content and you found a lot of value in this, make sure you leave a like and you subscribe, and make sure you turn on those notifications, guys, because I'm going to be uploading some more in the future, next week and every week after that. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.